Hello. Welcome to Bathroom Beauty episode 29. So, I need to figure out how to do very quick makeup, like literally like a 5-minute face, right? Here's the thing with makeup for me. I don't like to wear a lot of makeup on my face. Like, I just don't like to wear a lot of foundation and things like that. So, a 5-minute face looks good in person, I feel like, or at least the 5-minute face that I am trying to learn to do looks good in person, but it doesn't look like much on camera. So, like when you take pictures and stuff like that, it's crazy because you can have on like the right amount of makeup for in person, at least in my opinion, you know what I mean? But at least for every day, but it doesn't show up as anything on camera. So I guess I'm just using it as a disclaimer to say, like, this is not going to be like a super beat face or nothing like that. It's just going to be something simple to be able to literally do in 5 minutes and just in person look more awake, I guess, or more like you put some effort in or whatever. I go back to work in a month, so I still have quite a bit of time here at home with baby girl. But just in life in general, I need to be able to do my makeup in 5 minutes with the baby. Okay, so I'm gonna do my brows first. I discovered something the other day because I was looking at my brows and I'm like, bruh, these brows are too dark. Not my natural color, but the way that I fill them in. And so I'll show you guys what I decided to do. But I'm gonna move fast because I do actually need to be able to do this in 5 minutes. So with my brows, I leave the front of them pretty much as they are. And then I just kind of draw, kind of messed it up. I just kind of draw a bottom line for where I want them to stop, or where I want to fill them in, I should say. I just wiped that line off. Trying to do it where I can see and where y'all can see too. Okay. That's good for now. I'm using the e.l.f. Ultra Precise Brow Pencil, and it does not say the color on there, but it's the deepest brown. Whatever that's called. It might even be called the deepest brown, I don't know. So right now I'm just filling them in real quick. Just gives like a real natural look in my opinion. And I'm gonna do the same over here. Just filling them in. I'm not really filling in the very front part. I like to leave that kind of wispy to where they look natural. And I do just do like some additional lines there sometimes, just to give it a gradual look. So overall, those are pretty much the way that I like them. I need to use my Q-tip here to straighten them up. I think that kept the line looking fine. Okay. So what I was saying is that I started noticing that my brows look really dark, darker than what I would like for them to look when I fill them in. So I started going in with like a reddish brown eyeshadow color. This is also from e.l.f. It's the Bite Size eyeshadow palette in Carnival Candy. And I'm using this reddish brown color. So I'm just taking like a little angled brush. This is an LA Girl angled brush that I just got from the beauty supply. And I'm just going in with a little bit of this reddish brown color. Just throughout the entire brow. it just gives it a softer color and matches my eyes a lot better. Probably wouldn't do this step if I were doing like a full glam face, but for like an everyday look, I felt like I needed the brown in there. So I'm just gonna go back in with the darker color and make sure we have a crisp line at the bottom. On both sides. Okay. Those look pretty good to me. Now, the other thing that I like to make sure I have is a bronze look on my skin. So I did freshly wash my brushes. If you guys don't watch my YouTube channel, you should. I'm putting up a video every day this month. So there's plenty of content on there, and will be plenty more throughout this month. I'm doing Vlogtober. And on there, I washed my brushes. I kind of talked about, well, not even kind of, I showed the difference between washing with Johnson & Johnson shampoo, which is what I usually use, like a baby shampoo in warm water, and washing with a solid cleanser. So check that out if you want to see which one worked better, but all of my brushes are freshly cleaned. So I'm going in with 2 different colors on the same brush. First, I'm gonna grab this shade right here, just a bronzy shade. Really the reason why I kept this palette is this color. This is a no-name palette. It is a blush palette that I got from like a beauty show many years ago. So I'm tapping my brush in there first, you see that? And then I've got Toasted Almond from Black Radiance. This is the Artisan Color Baked Blush as well. And I think first I'm gonna go in with that first color by itself. And I've learned to start at my hairline because giving that shade just kind of looks like the sun hits you there, because that's typically where the sun hits us. And I'm actually gonna take that same first shade and go down the sides. And one thing, like another thing that I've learned is that I need to blend better. And so this is like real good because it's just, you know, a quick little face, but so I'm going in and just giving a hint of color like underneath that cheekbone. Same over here. Starting there, kind of below my temple. And just moving it like that. So yeah, taking a little bit more time to blend than I would typically. Now I'm gonna go just kind of down here on my jawline. Same over here. And this is just a hint of color down there as well. So it starts to make the skin look sun-kissed, which is the vibe that I'm going for. Now I'm gonna go in with the Black Radiance, same brush, and I'm just gonna lightly hit the top and over the cheek color. And this just adds like a reddish bronze look. Totally skippable. And I know how tough it is to like try to recreate what a person is doing if they're not the same skin tone as you, because most of the people that I watch on YouTube are not the same skin tone as me. And so it really had me kind of like buying cool toned products, and I wasn't getting the look that I wanted. And I realized that's because I'm buying things that people with different skin tones or undertones, even if their skin tone is similar to mine, their undertone could be, you know, totally different from mine. So I just had to choose the right products and just use the same method. So this is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Contour Stick. This is in Call Me Maple. And I am going to use this on the sides of my nose and into the crease of my eyelids. And here's where blending comes in again, which is something that I would typically go really fast on, but I'm gonna slow down. This is a beauty sponge from Real Techniques. A Real Techniques beauty sponge, not the actual beauty blender. I've actually never purchased an actual beauty blender. I've only purchased the Real Techniques sponges. A fraction of the cost. Okay, so I'm also kind of bringing it into the tip of my nose. Okay. That's good. Okay, now, here's the thing. Typically, I would go in with a little bit of concealer under my eye. And this is where I just don't know if I'm doing it right. So, let's try it together. And this is the Fenty Beauty Instant Retouch Concealer in the color 340. I am going to use another beauty sponge. Actually, I'm going to use one of my small beauty sponges. And we're going to try to really blend this. Because this is where I would move really fast too. And I'm trying to work on getting this little 5-minute look, but having it actually look good, you know? So there's that. And y'all, on a daily basis, I don't have on any makeup. But like, if we had like a little gathering here at the house, or if we were to decide to do a little outing, and then when I go back to work, I do need to have a little face. That I can do quickly. And honestly, I might cut this step because this is taking a long time. But that looks good. Some under eye concealer. Yeah, I like that. Okay, so because I used that, I am gonna go in with some of the Laura Mercier Medium Deep setting powder, translucent setting powder. And just to kind of set that, I noticed that it looks very smooth when I set that. So I'm going to press in with this powder. And I will not be going in and dusting any away like how people bake. I have no idea how to do that. And I just like how this literally just sets the makeup in. It looks good, I think. Okay, so next I am going to see, what am I gonna do next? Next, I'm going to use my mascara. First, the volumizing one. On both sides. That looks good. Go a little bit more on this side. And then I'm going to do a lengthening mascara. Oh, I need to tell you guys what they are, so I will in just a second. So this lengthening mascara is the L'Oreal Telescopic Carbon Black Mascara. And the volumizing mascara is this Essence Lash Princess Volume Mascara. Okay, last 3 steps. I'm going to take the same eyeshadow that I used in my brow, this reddish brown. Is that the one that I usually do? That's what I'll do today. I think sometimes I take this one, a color like that. Let's see which one I want to do. Actually, I'm gonna go in with this color, this sandy brown. And I'm just going to add a little color under the lash line, the bottom lash line. Same on this side. And I'm using an angled powder brush to do that. That's good. Use an angled powder brush to do that. And final step is the lips. Typically, I would only put this Aquaphor and maybe this Burt's Bees on top of it. As a matter of fact, that's what I'm gonna do. I was going to use this Juvia's Place lip liner in So Rare, and this L'Oreal Paris Colory Shine in 900 called Glossy Fawn. Wow, fawn is very popular in my skin tone. Called Glossy Fawn. This creates a warm outline with a cool toned nude lip, which I do really like. But I'm not going to do that. I am going to do an everyday lip. A lip that I actually do with nothing else. I've mentioned before, I have a lipstick allergy. And so, most lip products irritate my lips. So I try to save them for a special occasion, especially right now while we're still wearing masks out and stuff like that. So typically, I would either wear just that Aquaphor by itself, or I would wear this on top of the Aquaphor, just like I did just now. I would wear this lip combo even with no makeup on. Okay, so last but not least, I'm gonna take my lengthening mascara. Oh my goodness. Where is my Q-tip? I'm blinking so much because I have the ring light on and it is very bright in my eye. There we go. And I'm gonna do the same on the other side to complete the look. Okay. And you know, one other thing that I would like to do that I typically wouldn't, but think that I should, just to zhuzh the look up a little bit, I think I'm gonna spray it with some MAC Fix Plus. Let's see. Just to give it like a dewy look. Here goes nothing. And just kind of let that dry. Fan it down a little bit. I think it moved my mascara. Okay. And there we go. That is a no foundation makeup look that took me longer than 5 minutes because I'm still figuring it out, but that I believe now that I pretty much have the look down that I could definitely do in 5 minutes. So hope you guys like this video. Actually, today was a day that I needed to do it in 5 minutes because Autumn is about to wake up from her nap, and it looks like I succeeded in doing it before she woke up, and I'll be able to do it even faster as time goes on. So thanks for watching this episode. So next episode is episode 30. If you remember, if you've watched my Instagram, then episode 20, at the end of it, well, for one, I had my sister on with me, and at the end of it, I did a little giveaway. I'd like to do something special for episode 30. So if you have any suggestions, please leave them down in the comments below. So that's it for this video. I hope you guys like the look, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.